got the whole crew with me. It's a Saturday in the Catskills. Mother, who works for John Rittner, he's making maple syrup today, and he invited us to join him. We've never done it before, but he told us the maples we have on our property can sustain 2 or 3 taps per tree, and we can get a bunch of gallons of sap, and then you boil it down to make actual syrup. So we're gonna go check out the process, see what we can learn about it, and maybe next spring we're making our own maple syrup?
I hope so, and we might even put it in our whiskey.
Well, there's no might about that. She told me that's happening. So that's the plan for the day. Come along. So, give me the rundown on this.
Okay, so we take a 1/2 inch drill bit, and we drill a hole, usually underneath a main limb. So this big limb here, that's going to take a lot of sap.
Okay.
So we want to tap into that sap, hence tapping the tree.
Come here, Rossi.
We drill at a slight angle, and we put the spile in there.
Okay.
I've taken this black hose, I've slid it a little bit at the top so it fits over, and electric taped it so that no debris, rainwater, anything like that gets in there.
Okay.
It runs down into this jug, which again is sealed. So again, we should not have any problems with debris, bark, anything like that.
That's awesome.
We pop the top off, take it down to the sap
And then
house,
we head over to the...
head to the sap house and boil it.
All right, well, let's head to the sap house. Woohoo! This is just super cool.
So up in this bucket.
So now this is where the stuff from the tree goes in.
Yep, right
so
here.
This is the raw sap.
Correct. And then on this other side, we have a valve connected to nothing more than really a dishwasher hose. That's what it boils down to. Which goes into the coil pipe, the coil around the exhaust where a lot of your heat is. It warms up your sap. As it goes into the boil, it's warm sap, you don't lose your boil. Whereas if you put cold sap directly into that pan, you would lose your boil.
And this just goes until all the sap is gone.
Correct.
And then if you did it right, you have maple syrup.
Well, you got to boil down further, you know, once after this is done. You still have to keep boiling, and then you have to go behind you into a smaller pan to finish.
Okay.
To finish the boiling.
So with this starting at 6 a.m., what would you estimate your ending time is?
We think probably 4 or 5 o'clock tonight. It's tough to control this heat. That's why we switch over to behind you on a smaller, more controlled.
So that's like the finish work.
This is the finish work.
That's the rough work, that's the finish work.
Correct.
If you can't tell, this ain't the you buy in the store. This is the real deal maple syrup. Now, I think I said earlier, Mike had told me I've got like 2 or 3 real good trees on the property that have the possibility to be tapped. It's a little bit of an intimidating process, but I think next year we may give this a go and we'll see how we do. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I have the beer drinking part down.
Yeah, I mean, that's half of it, really. You know, I mean, if you don't have a frosty beer in your hand, a frosty beverage, you're not doing it right.
Okay.
That off.
The smell in here is out of control good right now. Let me see.
See how it's aproning off the spatula right there? Instead of in regular drops?
So we're getting thicker.
It's close to syrup.
Oh, yes. What do we got?
216.
It smells ridiculous in here. Thanks for the invite, man.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Thanks for coming up, Mike.
Dude. So is this it? Like, where this is the syrup part?
Well, we're close. We gotta get this filtered.
Wow, the amount of... Now I understand why you need so much sap to make syrup.
Yeah.
You're boiling off a shit ton of product.
Correct. You're boiling off a lot of water.
Get some life, dog.
What the hell, bro? We're all working here.
That lead's cold, huh? Lead's cold on the paws, huh?
Oh, baby.
We're there.
Are we there?
We're there.
We're there?
We're there.
We got syrup! We got syrup! You!
There you go.
There's one. You'll be okay.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
All right, hold on. Hold on. Holy shit. Yeah. Store-bought ain't ever happening again.
Take that home with you.
Dude!
Yep.
This is what you call liquid gold.
We're having
Whoa.
pancakes for dinner.
Oh my god, for the next 6 months.
Yes.
Oh.
You might want to get a picture of this. That's what you're filtering out.
Wow. So that's all the crystallization that happens in the sugar.
Yeah.
Store-bought maple syrup, for it to be called maple syrup, needs to have 1% of this in it. 1%. The rest of it's what? What'd you say, Mike? The rest of it's corn syrup?
Corn syrup.
The rest of it's corn syrup. So when you buy syrup at the store that's mass produced, it's nothing like this. This is 100% real maple syrup. I don't have much of a point other than that. Well, okay, it's the next morning. We had a lot of fun making maple syrup with Mike and his family. But the fun part about making maple syrup is that we then
make pancakes.
make pancakes. So, you chefing it up?
I'm chefing it up.
Now that's a pancake. Holy cow, honey. I like it.
Oh. I'm so
Okay,
excited.
which one are you tasting first?
I'm going dark because I tasted the light yesterday.
Okay, I have to go with the one that we made. JC and I made this one. Just kidding, Mike. Thanks again for having us, buddy, and thank you so much for gifting us a jar of this.
Oh my god, look at that drizzle.
Holy cow.
That is so good.
Holy cow. It's official. We don't have a choice. We're going to have to tap trees because I don't think I can buy maple syrup ever again.
Oh my god. That way I can eat this every day.
Whoa. I thought I'd have more to say. It's really beyond words. This is absolutely delicious. To be a part of the whole process is super cool. And to know that we have the potential to do the same thing here on our property is a pretty energizing prospect, I think. It's so fun. We're going to be doing a big composting box that we got from Subpod so that all our food waste goes in there and it nourishes the soil. If you haven't watched Kiss the Ground, I highly recommend it. It's a great documentary. The Biggest Little Farm as well, if you want to understand why it's so important. But the Subpod makes composting very easy, and we're going to be adding that to our garden. If we can then harvest some sap from the trees that are on our property and make maple syrup, they're all small things, but they're moving in the right direction, and it just feels really cool to be able to just have that little bit of self-sufficiency. Suffice it to say, if you have the opportunity or get invited to make maple syrup, go. It was really, really awesome. So Mike, your whole family, thank you again. What a blast. You've got us excited to try this on our own. I will be requesting help. More pancakes?
Let's get to it.